So joining us by phone now is Tavis McCourt. He's an analyst at Morgan Keegan. And Tavis, the United Arab Emirates has moved ahead to say that it could suspend BlackBerry's email services. And of course, that is bad news for the Emirates' 500,000 BlackBerry users. But what does it mean for BlackBerry, the company?
Well, it puts them in an interesting situation, and it's important to note that this is not a new development. The UAE and RIM have had disagreements really going back to 2007, and RIM has faced similar issues with China, India, and Saudi Arabia in the past.
So is this a technical issue that can be resolved in the 3 months before the October 11th deadline?
You know, it can be resolved. At what cost remains to be seen. They've apparently resolved the issues with China, apparently resolved the issues with India. Whether or not they want to make those same investments for a relatively smaller country like the UAE or even Saudi Arabia remains to be seen.
What does that mean for the stock in the meantime?
Well, I think as long as it remains contained to just Saudi Arabia and UAE and ultimately they get it resolved, this is just something we'll forget about 2 or 3 months from now. If this becomes a bigger issue and RIM really digs its heels in a la Google and China, then obviously it becomes a much larger issue as a lot of these emerging markets, governments really want more control over the data.
And Tavis, very quickly here, the big driver for RIM then would be its new phone, right? It's a new touchscreen phone with the operating system.
Yeah, certainly in the U.S. and Western Europe, the 9800, which will be their first BlackBerry 6 device, is a very important strategic launch. BlackBerry's really lost a lot of share in the touchscreen category, which is obviously the fastest growing category in the handset world. And this is really meant to bring them back up to where iPhone and Android are.
Thank you. We've been speaking with Tavis McCourt over at Morgan Keegan.